reports, these leaks from high-level executives.
No.
It makes zero sense. Well, this is the decision we're going to make because Albert Breer reported that Kayvon Thibodeaux is not a fan.
It's America.
Look, Dan Campbell reportedly isn't a fan of Kayvon Thibodeaux's work ethic, character, whatever you want to define it as. I'm sure everybody this morning gets a smokescreen. How?
Everything's a smoke
He's not going number one overall.
Right.
It's not like they're leaking this report so he can fall to them. He's going to be there at 2. He's not going 1. Okay. Well, why the hell would that report come out? Maybe Houston to pass on him? And Detroit? That way the Jets or the Giants end up with him? I don't know.
Yeah, right.
But you guys, how long have you been alive? Put your age in the chat. You should know better. I'm only 28, and I know better. You know how much BS comes out before the draft? We are officially 10 days
Buckets.
away from the draft. Next Thursday. By the way, we'll be down at the Brass Rail Live. That's going to be amazing and so fun. Having said that, get your stuff together. How much of this do you really want me to believe? I'm not entertaining it at all this morning. I'm really not. I don't think it's something worth, freaking out over. This isn't a 40 time. This isn't a cone drill. This isn't the bench press. This isn't something I can evaluate with substance. An unnamed executive, of course anonymous, said that Dan Campbell, quote unquote, isn't a fan. Albert Breer, huh?
Didn't Dan just say like a week ago that he wants a ready-to-play player, a guy who can come in and make an immediate impact? So I don't understand. Maybe he's contradicting himself a little bit, but he's not evaluating the talent. So I'm good. Dan Campbell might not be a fan of Kayvon, but what I do know is Brad Holmes bought 7 people to Kayvon Thibodeaux's pro day. So clearly, if they weren't interested, that's the most, at least personnel, all the department, the scouting department, all the guys. He brought everybody. Chris Spielman out to the Oregon Pro Day. So clearly they're a fan of Kayvon Thibodeaux. I think this might be more of just, who knows? I don't get the point of it. I mean, Brad Holmes is, ever since, even back to L.A. when he was in the scouting department, he's always loved players in the Pac-12. So it would not surprise me if he falls in love with Kayvon Thibodeaux. But again, I just take this report with a grain of salt. I really do.
I think I'm stepping away from the morning show.
Wow.
I'm hear me out. I'm gonna pursue a career that I feel is very important, and nobody's doing it. I am gonna, instead of being one of those like league inside reporters, I'm gonna be the guy that takes out kneecaps with a baseball bat to the unnamed execs and the anonymous players that talk to these reporters. So my job is to investigate who the hell said this and then take them out. So basically a hitman.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
That sounds like a hitman job.
I'm feeling good about this.
Okay.
All right. Training starts today.
Do you need training?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were better than that. I don't know.
It depends.
I had higher expectations for you.
God damn it. God damn it, Albert Breer.
And Vokey said, Jeff, they took the same 7 at Georgia's and Michigan's. Okay, so there's clearly interest. That's my point. Like, to say you're not a fan, I don't even know what that means. I'm not a fan of Kayvon Thibodeaux. Like, are you in or are you out?
Well, I
and
don't
who's
even know
reporting this? Albert Breer. God damn it.
I don't know where this conversation is coming from, because previously it was always which edge rusher are we going to take. It doesn't matter who it is.
Yeah.
The who never mattered.
That was always the point. But again, okay, it's not Kayvon Thibodeaux. Let's say I believe this report, okay? Fine. Who are you taking? Trayvon Walker or Aiden Hutchinson?
Exactly.
Whoever's going to be available?
Yeah.
What report's going to come out on those guys next? Huh? Then what? Jermaine Johnson at number 2 overall?
Kyle Hamilton.
Shut up, Jeff. We're done with Kyle Hamilton. We don't have to worry about this anymore. All right. Shout out to Deshaun Elliott, new Detroit Lion. You've become my favorite player, by the way. He's officially my favorite player on the roster.
Until they actually draft Kyle Hamilton.
Fish, you know what? You just signed yourself up for a death wish. They draft Kyle Hamilton, it's you that's going to be jumping off the Ambassador Bridge. Not by will. I'm going to throw you off.
All right, I'll just swim to Canada.
You won't swim to Canada.
Why?
I'm going to put chains on you.
Oh,
My God.
okay.
Yeah, you're not surviving that one.
Okay. Well, yeah.
All right, shut the hell
Fish,
up.
I'll give you floaties.
We're not discussing Kyle Hamilton at number 2 overall. It's bad enough that I have to spend, 7 weeks talking about it? We're
Yeah.
done. Give me 10 days of peace.
Okay.
I don't want to hear it. The Lions are not stupid enough, I hope, to take a secondary player, let alone a safety at number 2 overall. Anyways, I think Deshaun Elliott, what he provides to this team, by the way, Jeff, for my reasoning, I think he'll be a good hard-hitting safety.
Hell yeah.
I still think they're going to look to get another safety in this draft. It's probably going to happen in the 3rd, 4th round, maybe the 5th round, who knows, but it's no longer top priority.
Right.
In terms of the 1st round, I don't think that's going to happen at all. What do I do here? What do I do with Kayvon? Honestly, I'm so confused right now. Kayvon Thibodeaux. Here we go again. Character. I heard the same crap about Myles Garrett.
Micah Parsons,
Every
too.
team. Micah Parsons last year, too.
It's always character.
Every team in the NFL right now, if you ask them, would you take Micah Parsons or Myles Garrett on your football team? Every team outside of the ones that have a TJ Watt and Aaron Donald, obviously, unless they want more, they would take them. Character issues. You know how you overcome character issues? Structure. A good organization.
Right.
Very good coaching. And even beyond that, how much of it is even true? Why are we dogging Kayvon Thibodeaux? I just want to know. Where's the off-the-field issues? I don't see them. Was he running away from cops? That didn't stop Baker Mayfield from getting drafted number 1 overall. Or was he drinking his ass off in college?
Mm-hmm.
It didn't stop Johnny Manziel from going in the 1st round. Come on.
And you know what
Kayvon Thibodeaux. Characters.
You know what pisses me off too? When people try to make the comparison to Jadeveon Clowney, like I get it.
But what does that mean?
But Jadeveon Clowney coming out of college was like injury riddled. Like Kayvon, at least now, I mean, people that say he's injured haven't watched Kayvon Thibodeaux. One thing I can agree with is the effort late in games. When he's supposed to be there, he wasn't. I get all that. But again, guys, like, okay, I saw this argument as well. Well, Kayvon Thibodeaux, what if in 4 years he ends up leaving the Lions? Well, let me tell you this. If you can get, let's say, Sue-esque production out of Kayvon Thibodeaux for 4 years, I'll take that. Unless there's a guy in this draft that you think has a higher ceiling, I believe Kayvon has, if not the highest ceiling out of all these pass rushers. That's who I'm going with. But again, what the hell do I know? Nothing. So apparently if Dan's not a fan, I don't know if this is true or not, but regardless, Brad Holmes is the one who's selecting the pick. So
yeah, you know what? I'm with DCP1 on this one. He doesn't get to where he's at now without work ethic. Thank you.
Absolutely.
You guys, we're so dramatic. I'm telling you, I told you guys to put your age in the group
And a lot of people did.
chat. This is why. You should know better. And again, does that mean Kayvon Thibodeaux is going to be a hit? No. Is it going to mean he's going to be a hit or a miss? No. There's no guarantees in the NFL draft. In the last 21 years, teams have hit 52% of the time with the number 2 overall pick. The number 2 overall pick, 52% of the time. It's difficult, man. And when these reports come out, again, I really want to embrace it and say, all right, what's going on here? What's the story behind this one? I'm not seeing the story behind it.
no.
It makes 0 sense unless the New York Giants or the New York Jets are interested in Kayvon Thibodeaux. And they're hoping
Yeah, that's it right
that
there.
these reports, these leaks from high-level executives sway the Lions and the Houston Texans away from taking the kid. And again, only your franchise will know how good he can be, what his work ethic will be, his character. Does it fit? They sent 7 people to the pro day. They've been breaking down film. They've interviewed him.
He was just in Detroit. Yeah.
They've interviewed him. They know. And I promise you, if that report doesn't come out, the conversation this morning is, we're probably getting Kayvon Thibodeaux at number 2 overall.
Right.
Do you like the player or not? This guy isn't Greg Hardy, all right?
Oh my God, yeah.
Seriously. I mean, come on. What are we doing?
It's got to be an opposing.
If you miss on the consensus number 1 overall prospect from day 1 of the college football season all the way up until 3-4 weeks ago, what the hell are you supposed to do? To be honest. Forget you're a Lions fan. Just in general, any NFL team. Ryan Leaf was number 2 overall, so the Lions need to be careful. Dude, Ryan Leaf was such a phenomenal player. His problem goes beyond the football field and also on it. You have to understand, quarterbacks get drafted to horrible situations. Especially when they're drafted in the top 3. Yeah. Typically. Come on. I just don't get it. I don't get it at all.
It's got to be an opposing team or general manager that's hoping he falls. Like, why else would this come out?
Even then, I hope the Lions aren't foolish enough to go offer these kind of reports and say, well, this is the decision we're going to make because Albert Breer reported that Kayvon Thibodeaux, we're just not a fan. Asswipe. Again.
I hope Dan's laughing at this report, but who knows? He's just like, yep,
look,
not a fan.
Guys, I'm going to give you some life advice here. I hope you listen very carefully. You can have good work ethic. You can have great character. You can have a lot of skill. You can work hard every day. You can be the first one in the building, the last one out.
Yep.
You could do all the things in theory correctly or right. You could do all the little things. And there's still no guarantee that you will be successful. Now, does all that stuff increase your chances? Absolutely. But there are no guarantees in life. Just because you're 6'3", 220, and you run a 4.4 doesn't mean you're the next big-time wide receiver. It doesn't. There's so much beyond the game. There's so much... Again, Kayvon Thibodeaux, what's the problem? He thinks for himself? He cares about his pocket? Whoa.
Yeah.
Sound the alarm? We have a criminal.
How many players are in the NFL currently like that? I mean, come on.
A.J. Brown, Terry McLaurin, and Deebo Samuel right now are going to be holding out for camp. Why? Because they want to get paid.
Yeah.
Nothing about them.
Who knows? DK might, he might be up there too.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. And again, I have no issues with all this stuff coming out because I'm not going to take it seriously.
Right.
But don't overreact to it, people. All right? Don't overreact. That's going to be my advice.